He says to me, Matt, I want my mom to know that first of all, I'm sorry, he says, for arguing with her before I died here in this world. Because there was this big argument that the two of you had, and that's why you're here tonight, and that's why your son's here. Your son says to me that every single day, you're upset with him, you're mad with him, and he says to me that before he died, you're like, does my son even know that I love him because we had so many issues here in this world?
Yes.
I just saw him leaving over and hug you and kiss you and said, Mama, I will always love you. Because I saw your son step forward, and then I also had a mother step forward in spirit, and then with that mother on the other side, I just saw this little baby that's here. Please know that soul is here and with you. Because I kept hearing, I'm her guardian angel, I'm her guardian angel. So know that child has been with you every single day. You have been through so much within your life, and you keep saying, like, who's here and with me? Who's guiding me? Who's here and by my side? And it's that daughter that you lost all of those years ago. They're also telling me when I'm connecting, there was some type of an issue with a complicated pregnancy when she was born here in the physical world. So was there issues with you either having her or when she was first delivered?
She died of intestinal hemorrhage.
Of an intestinal hemorrhage.
Yes.
She just showed me that she's in the arms of a grandmother on the other side, letting you know that she has been with you through your entire life. And also when I'm connecting, I know your son was older when he had passed here in the physical world. Yes. Because he's also coming through and he's like, this is so cool. This is so cool. I can speak like this and I can talk like this. And he's got, first of all, the music blasted on the other side when I'm connecting with him. And what was with him like changing cars, or like fixing cars up here in the physical world? I feel like he had just either changed the tires or put new tires on that vehicle because he's like so proud of this car. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
So beforehand, did you know about him? Because I see him like literally going and like this car was his everything. And I see him like shining it up and changing the tires and doing all of these things. Did he have like multiple girlfriends here in this world?
Yes.
He just said to me, Matt, I didn't think I was gonna get caught until I died. And then I saw like there was like multiple women like coming to his funeral being like, he was mine. He's going like this. He goes, Matt, I didn't think I was going to get caught. I didn't think I was going to get caught. And he thinks this is so funny right now that he can talk to you like this and speak to you like this. He just said to me that one of the things that I want my mom to know is that I am so sorry for the way that she found out about my passing and the way that I was told that I died. Because when I'm connecting with your son, the first thing that he says to me in the spirit world is this. I know that he passed on impact here in the physical world when I'm connecting with him. Because he showed me his soul going to the other side and not being able to survive this. He's also telling me in spirit this one thing. He says to me, Matt, I want my mom to know that first of all, I'm sorry, he says, for arguing with her before I died here in this world. Because there was this big argument that the two of you had, and that's why you're here tonight, and that's why your son's here. Your son says to me that every single day, you're upset with him, you're mad with him, and he says to me that before he died, you're like, does my son even know that I love him because we had so many issues here in this world?
Yes.
I just saw him leaving over and hug you and kiss you and said, Mama, I will always love you. And I also know that you're very upset with his father as well when I'm connecting. So that being said, what was the connection with, did you not feel that his dad had your back, or how do you connect with that?
His father was never in his life.
Okay, there you go. And when I'm connecting with your son, one of the hardest things that he went through here in this world was the fact that he did try to seek out his dad or to connect with his father.
Yes.
And because of that, it went against you. Because I see you didn't want him to seek out his dad because you knew he was going to get hurt. You knew that he was going to be upset over this.
Yes.
But he just said to me this. He says, Mom, he says, I needed to find out for myself. He says, but I know that you always gave me the truth here in this world. He also says to me that he was like a little kid that did not want to go and grow up here in this world. And that's one of the reasons why the two of you were fighting, because you were trying to go and to get him to, clean up his life, to go and to get another job, to do this and do that. And like you were sitting down being like, listen, you gotta be responsible. You have to do this, and this.
Yes.
Because you know what? Your son's also telling me his story. And you know that saying, like I know this as a parent now, where you say to your kids, you say like, you won't understand until you're a parent. You won't understand until like you're in my shoes. Your son is looking back on your life, because when souls die, they can see everything from your life, everything that had happened. And your son just said to me, I know why my mom wanted me to be so independent, because that was the only option that you had here in this world. You had to be there for yourself. You couldn't rely on other family members. You couldn't rely on other people. It was just you and your son and your family, and you did it all yourself.
Yes.
So when you were like, listen, you better get yourself a job, you better get yourself some money, you better do this, you better do that, it's because you had already been through it and you wanted your son to go and to be self-reliant like you were. So he didn't have to rely on anybody else, so that he didn't need anyone else's support. Do you know that?
Yes.
Your son just said to me, I know that now. And I know the reason why you're fighting with me. So please, 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 your son says you need to let this go out of your heart, because he tells me that every day you're hurting, every day you're sad, saying, but my son, but my son, but my son. He says, I know how much you loved and cared about me. But he's also saying to me this, he goes, Matt, I was a punk here in this world, he said to me. Because he shows me, like, especially in school, he goes, my mom was at the school more than the freaking guidance counselor was, he said to me. And what was with trying to drop out of school? He didn't want to go to school anymore?
Yeah, he was just ditching school, hanging out with different people, and I was always looking for him. And
I see your son in someone's basement smoking the silly smoke when I'm connecting with him.
Yep.
He says to me, and Matt, he goes, I just want my mom to know that I'm sorry for hiding this from her. But I want you to know one thing. Your son says to me that you made him into a man. And he also says to me that the day that he died, he says, I need my mom to know that this was just an accident. He says, I need you to know that. Because he's telling me that there was questions over it. Was there another car involved? Was there somebody else involved in this? What had happened? And he said to me, I lost control. That's what he tells me. And he wants to let you know that he's sorry. So know that every day that goes by, he's here. And is it your birthday? Is that why you got the tiara on? So did you say you were coming here to spend today with your son, or that you just wanted this? Because he keeps telling me, I'm her birthday message.
We came to see you a couple times already, and the first time we came, nothing, and then we did an online thing with you, and nothing.
Thank you for that.
Third time's a charm, so.
Listen, now, when did this become the roast of me? Do you see this now? So you said I'm gonna put a tiara on my head, I'm gonna wear a big ass sash, and I'm gonna come there, and if you don't talk to me, then screw him, I ain't going back.
No, we love you.
Listen, I'm so glad that you did. That you wore the sash and the crown, right? But sometimes souls wait for specific moments, specific times to come through to reach us, speak to us, and connect with us. So the fact that you were here for your birthday, and you're like, all I want is this message from my son. Know that it's his way of being here. Know it's his way of showing you in spirit that he's here. And also that daughter that you lost as well. All right, can I come give you a hug?
Yes.
I really hope that this helped you. He is always with you no matter what. All right, happy birthday.